Raymond, we had a good one at the weekend. They book our place in the fourth round of the Irish Cup. How did you feel about that game?
Look, it was important to get into the fourth round, I think, for the club and for the players. They've put a lot of effort into that cup so far, so look, it was important. Dramara came with a game plan and were excellent in what they done. We were lucky probably to be 3 up at half time. It was a really even game, back and forward. And I suppose for the neutral that was exciting, but for myself and Wuzzy and Paul and Junior on the side, and it wasn't what we had hoped for. But look, there was really aspects of the performance. I've looked back at the video and analysed it. We've clipped it and we'll have a look at it on Thursday night. There was aspects of the performance that were really, really good and other aspects that we have to improve upon. But no, look, we're delighted to be in the fourth round.
We have a big game this Saturday as we're at home to Maiden City. How do you feel ahead of that game?
Here, look, Maiden City are flying. I think they're well clear at the top of that Section A of our league, and obviously it was split into the 2 sections. So look, they're flying. They're a proper club, do things proper. You know, Cass and Bugsy have done really well there, brought in a good group of players, and look, they play football the right way and they do things properly. So look, we're expecting a really tough game. I think they're a young side but have a mix now of experience. You know, the likes of Ben McFadden and Ryan Devine and Ray Kelly and the likes of Jojo and stuff. So now look, that they've experienced players along with the young players. But now look, we know what to expect from Maiden City. They always come to play and do things right.
Tom McDermott came off injured the week before last. Is there any update on his condition?
Look, Thomas had a scan. He had a scan on Saturday past there, just a week after he had done it. So we had a physio had a look at it, and he recommended a scan. Or she recommended a scan. Sorry, should I say? So we had the scan on Saturday in Belfast. So we should have results in the next day or two. We're hoping for them today, but look, they haven't come through yet. But hopefully we'll have a clear picture. But the physio, she was hopeful that it'll be nothing serious, and he'll be back playing soon, hopefully.
Earlier on in the week, the club announced that they're going to be setting up an under-18 squad. Do you feel it is important to have that kind of structure in place for the club?
Oh, massively important, massively moving forward for this whole area. To have an under-18s team trying to compete at a decent level is really, really important. And I think it's important for all the young players of our club and of this area that they see a pathway to try and get to our first team. And I think that'll be really important. We've had young Gary Rouse has trained with ourselves over the last few weeks and done really, really well. So you look at him, he's only 16 years of age. You look at the likes of himself and other players that you see and you hear people talking about that are travelling to teams further away, that we build a proper structure here, that we have players that I suppose like players coming in each year and like a conveyor belt of players that come through and are available to myself and Wuzzy and whoever's in the first team role at that time, that there's always players coming through from the local area, because as you see in our own squad, the big basis of our first team is all from this area, and I think that's important that continues.
Cheers, Raymond, and best of luck on Saturday.
Perfect, thank you.